ever sit down and put the numbers in front of the customer. You just lost control of the process, just like that. Where are the customer's eyes? They're looking at every single number on that sheet. They're not hearing a word you say. Okay? Now, do I want Michael to give me all the money for this Motor Trend certified vehicle? Yep. I want him to pay me for it. Okay? So if I want him to pay me for it, would it be a good idea for me to recap all the value that comes with this vehicle before I show him the numbers?
Yes.
I'm not talking about a half an hour here. I'm not talking about I'm going to get him to tell me it's the right vehicle, because when he starts talking about it being the right vehicle, who's selling who? He's selling himself. Okay? He will close himself on anything he really wants. I'm going to point out that he's going to tell me it's the right vehicle. And I'm going to write it down. I'm going to say it's the right vehicle. Well done. And then I'm going to point out that it's not just the right vehicle. Is it a better, more reliable vehicle?
Sure.
Should I remind him that it's a better, more reliable vehicle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Should I remind him that it comes with a warranty?
Yes.
Should I remind him that he can't pay too much?
Yes.
Should I remind him that he's got an exchange opportunity?
Yes.
Should I remind him that he's going to get key replacement as well?
Sure. Yes.
Do all those things have value?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, I know what you're thinking, because this is not my first rodeo. Well, shit, Steve, we would have already talked about all these things. And you would have already talked about all these things, right? Say yes.
Yes.
Does the customer hear everything we say?
No.
Do they remember everything we say?
No.
So if we want him to give us all the money, would it be a good idea to remind him of all the value that comes with this vehicle?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now, I gave you pens with highlighters, didn't I?
Yes.
I wonder why I did that. I want to control, to the best of my ability, the numbers that he pays the most attention to. Okay? I love the way these, in some stores, this side will have 13 different lines.
Yeah.
There'll be electronic filing fees, there'll be taxes, there'll be this, that, and the other. I love the way this deal's written up, because all I have to do is highlight two numbers there, the tax credit, and then I'm going to come over and I'm going to tell the term and cash stories. You guys pointed them out, but you told no stories at all. You didn't tell Caleb what cash does for him, did you?
I did not.
You did not tell Caleb what a short term does for him, or what a long term does for him. And I love the format, but it is absolutely insane to ask the customer to pick one of 9 payments. I'm going to narrow it down to 3. What's easier to choose, one of 3 or one of 9?
One of the 3.
One of 3. It's just easier.